90's kids TV.
An era of eerie, unhinged, and downright insane TV shows.
I'm sorry, what the hell is going on there?
You've got a whirly willy.
That is mental.
Okay, race time.
But one TV show is different. It told a story as old as time. A classic tale of boy meets girl, if girl was an ultra-powerful Roman spaceship.
This was Aquila.
A British TV show that followed boys Tom and Jeff as they discover an alien aircraft in the English countryside.
Sager up, Captain.
A spaceship that can fly, turn invisible, fire lasers, and kill people with a wave gun.
That's incredible.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Very interesting.
It's 1997. You're 9 years old and you just finished school for the day and you're watching children's BBC.
Hello and welcome to Friday right here on Children's BBC.
A talking aardvark is wishing happy birthday to random kids.
And then you hear this. The show opens with these super haunting chants in Latin. Sets a really ominous tone. Used to freak me the hell out. Just from this outset, you knew this show was going to be something different. Aquila was written and created by Andrew Norris, based on his book of the same name. This guy absolutely nails what young boys dream about. Take a look at these writing credits.
He wrote Matt's Million, the story of a kid who becomes a millionaire after developing a video game when he was ill.
So that's what £1,227,309.87 looks like.
Bernard's Watch, the story of a young boy who receives a watch which he can use to stop time.
And naturally, he does what any young boy would do with that ability. Honk honk! No, he doesn't do that.
And he also adapted the book Woof for television. Woof followed the adventures of a boy who could, turn into a dog.
And naturally, he does what any young boy would do with that ability. Honk honk! No, he didn't do that. He's a dog.
Aquila was no different. The show played into the wonder and imagination of young boys.
Finding an advanced technology in a sleepy British town, it's easy to see the appeal. So the show starts with best friends Tom and Jeff on vacation in the English countryside.
Jeff is digging a hole when...
Jeff, are you alright?
Boys discover the skeleton of a Roman centurion. And next to him...
I was wondering what that was.
Aquila. They soon find themselves in the air.
I'll just try one of them.
Mostly by Jeff's tendency to press mystery glowing buttons.
The show may be called Aquila, but at its heart, it's really about Tom and Jeff's friendship.
Where are we?
Well, we're in roughly the same place, but up a bit. Up.
Tom is cautious and thoughtful, whilst Jeff is mischievous and reckless.
I reckon if I push one of the buttons underneath... Don't! I was only going to...
Don't touch anything, please. Just don't touch anything.
I can't just sit here.
That is exactly what we're going to do.
And the arrival of Aquila becomes the catalyst that puts this friendship to the test.
There's nothing to be frightened of. Flying 100 miles in the dark and something you found in a hole in the ground. I think there is, Jeff.
Yet their connection only grows stronger with every adventure that comes from uncovering an alien spaceship. I love that power metal was universally the sound of being a badass in the 90s.
I still think it is. But the show doesn't just focus on the boys.
It equally focuses on the friendship of their parents. Well, specifically their mums. Tom's mum's divorced with his dad living in Australia. Fun fact, the actress playing her, Sally Ann Law, also played Elora Danan's mother in Willow.
Exciting, isn't it?
And Jeff's dad, he's mostly away with work. Which leads to their mums sharing a friendship as close as the boys. And in each episode, they have their own problems to resolve.
I think in a very charming way, the adults' problems are always thematically linked to the ones Tom and Jeff are trying to solve with Aquila.
Like poetry, sort of, they rhyme.
In the episode Energy Levels, Jeff's dad's finding it really hard to understand and connect with his son after being away from home.
I mean, who wants to spend time with Dad when he can sit in a piece of fiberglass?
Jack. To him, Jeff is acting differently, and he can't understand why. Jeff and Tom, meanwhile, are struggling to understand what's wrong with Aquila. The ship's acting erratically and losing power.
And all the lights went out and it wasn't alive anymore.
To try and connect with Jeff, his dad builds them a trailer and cleans their film prop.
I must say, it's a wonderful machine. Where the lights all go on when you touch it and...
Lights? Lights came on.
Yes.
Inadvertently cleaning out the clogged air vents which powered the thing. Jeff's dad's pursuit to connect with his son actually resolves their own problems with Aquila, helping Jeff and his dad share a meaningful connection.
It's fantastic, Dad. It really is fantastic.
Wow. Glad you like it.
But the real draw of Aquila for the kids watching was this glowing dashboard.
Full of buttons, full of possibilities. And episode by episode, we learn more and more about Aquila's capabilities.
So what can the ship actually do? Apart from look like a Ford KA.
Well, as we already know, it can fly. It's equipped with a laser, with which the boys almost burned down the neighborhood with. A temporal status beam, with which they accidentally paralyzed their neighbor with. And her cat.
Isn't funny, Jeff?
Invisibility,
Oh, wow!
which allows them to fly around without being detected. Although a rogue fruit pastel stuck in the controls causes the whole thing to drift forward when they're not in it,
It could be miles away. No, it was moving very slowly.
leading them to lose the thing whilst at school.
There! Where?
That branch, see? Come on.
A core defensive wave gun,
You can render them unconscious for any specified length of time up to 7 days.
You know, I've always wanted to try that one.
Alright Jeff, you mentalist.
Anyways, they use it to knock out a kid that wants to fight Tom after school, so he can't show up. But they accidentally knock out the entire school.
You gotta respect Jeff's bounce here.
Or maybe it was a very boring lesson.
It bizarrely has a lie detector, programmable flight, multiple atmospheric generator, force field,
And the whole thing runs on air. The superpowers aren't strictly kept to the vehicle either.
In one of the more fantastical episodes, Tom gets his arm stuck in the dashboard, turning his arm green and giving him superhuman strength.
Whoa.
And no pain.
What are you doing?
It's an experiment. I want to see if you can feel it.
Yeah, Tom, it's an experiment. And they're figuring all this out while still trying to keep it a secret.
They initially hide Aquila in a nearby barn, as the caves they found it in have become an archaeology site run by...
Professor Hare, County Archaeology Department.
Wait a second.
Well, we're extremely grateful to you both. It's a most exciting find.
That's bloody Saunders from the Living Daylights.
Saunders, head of Section V, Vienna. You're bloody late.
After a convoluted plan to get Aquila home at night, they then tell their parents it's a film prop and keep it in Tom's garage.
Which is kind of dumb, but I guess, yeah. The parents would never consider the fact that it would be a real spaceship.
The only person who actually starts to suspect something might be up is their elderly neighbour, Mrs. Murray. She starts hearing voices as Tom and Jeff fly around, but everybody just thinks she's gone mad.
Hello?
Again, that is quite realistic.
Now you've taken those pills, I promise you won't hear any more voices at all.
Not helped by her insistence she has an invisible Native American friend, Chief Running Water.
Chief Running Water?
Which only her and us as the audience can actually see.
The boys eventually confide in her, telling her the truth.
Could I try it?
What? You mean fly?
Well, I'm not sure that...
Yes, why not?
Honestly, it's incredibly wholesome, as they tell her of their adventures over juice and biscuits, with Chief Running Water offering advice throughout the series.
He said to tell you When the river bursts its banks, the wise warrior moves his teepee.
Beyond the mischief and adventures that Aquila brings, the show also explores more meaningful and mature themes in a young boy's life.
When angry new kid at school Bobby starts causing trouble, it's revealed that his anger is due to his parents going through a divorce.
I don't know if you've been through anything like that yourself, but it's not an easy time. He gets angry and he doesn't know how to express it.
Tom has to deal with his mum dating a new man.
Tom?
Tom?
His name's Alan, a toilet salesman.
You just get yourself to Bucharest and sell lots of toilets.
Yes. Yes, all right.
And the creative team seems to poke a little bit of fun at this because they give him a James Bond riff whenever he's on screen. Pops me. He's pretty funny, actually.
This is a mission, not a fancy dress ball.
And there's an episode where a girl comes between Tom and Jeff.
Why would you suddenly tell a girl you hardly know?
When you see her, you'll understand. She's really nice. I know you'll like her.
Hi, you must be Tom.
Oh, grief.
Tom, we've all been there, mate. With a spaceship that can fly anywhere and pretty much do anything, the story of Aquila has the potential to be epic. Unfortunately, this is a kids' TV program produced on a children's BBC budget, so let's just say a lot happens off screen.
How much longer is this going to take?
Any second now.
Because I thought we were going to the Canary Islands to see the finals of the women's beach volleyball.
Yeah, sure you were, Tom.
That's why I borrowed the Polaroid. What?
Not on this budget, mate. Come on, pull the other one.
You used to loan me for that fizzy orange I bought you in Fiji.
Yeah, sure you did, Jeff. Let's see it. Let's see it. And the places they do fly Aquila to all suspiciously look like the UK.
This is Normandy in France.
You told it to fly away. Yes. We're in Normandy, Jeff.
To be fair, Normandy beaches do look like British beaches. We'll let this one fly. They go to Paris, where the majority of the plot happens in an underground car park. Lucky that. And when they fly to Australia, well, they've just put some surfboards outside a house. That's too on the nose, you can't do that. Come on guys, come on. Even watching Aquila back as an adult, I really get that sense of adventure and it really sparks my imagination. There's a sense of wonder and awe that comes through, and I think a lot of that is from these little details littered through the series. Like at the archaeology site, Professor Hare discovers
one North American red Indian tomahawk found under a 4th century Roman.
Very interesting.
Well, you realize what this means? Well, you are looking at solid proof that the Romans discovered America.
Oh.
So we as the audience then make the next logical steps in thinking that that Roman centurion, he must have been flying to Australia and America, getting up to all kinds of stuff.
You might be interested to know he's found a boomerang. And it means the Romans discovered Australia.
And when Jeff is looking through Aquila's black box video recordings, he casually mentions this.
I've run through the first couple of 100 years, and all they're doing is building a pyramid.
And then there's all the mountain peaks that Tom's collected as an avid rock collector.
I'm not leaving the top of Mount Everest behind.
Put it down. What? Put it down.
So Andrew Norris, turns out, loves a Back to the Future-esque ending. As the first season concludes, Tom tells Jeff of his idea for their next trip.
I thought it might be fun to collect a few rocks.
Rocks.
Right. From there.
And at the start of season 2, they're doing exactly that.
Watch out! Sorry. Can we go a bit faster, please?
Why?
I need the toilet.
And at the end of the show, they find out that Aquila is actually an escape pod from a larger spaceship, which does actually make some kind of logical sense given Aquila's size, appearance, and abilities. And then Jeff ends the series with this line.
You could have some serious fun with a battle cruiser.
If you want to watch the show yourself, it's up on YouTube. It does need a high quality transfer, but it's the best you're going to get for now. It's also prime real estate for a Netflix remake. You know what'd be even cooler actually is a prequel series following that Roman centurion. Just following him get up to all kinds of mischiefs 2,000 years ago. You know, he could be there in the assassination of Caesar. Maybe Aquila explains the miracles of Jesus. That would be cool. Anyways, if you like classic shows from the 90s, you'll like this video where I reveal the identity of the masked magician.